Well, more encouraging news this morning for anyone looking to become a nurse here in the state of Nevada.
Yeah, the pay here is better than most other states. It sits around $77,000 a year. We sent Fox 5's Mike Doria over to Henderson Hospital to find out why we fare so well in the field. So what's the reason, Mike?
Yeah, well, that $77,000, Alyssa, dips down to about $75,000 after the cost of living is adjusted. Still not a bad salary, though, right? Well, the CEO here at Henderson Hospital wants you to paint a very clear picture at home. Think about the last time you were in the hospital or you were visiting somebody who was in the hospital. Think about the number of times a nurse came into that room catering to your every need. Think about the amount of questions that he or she had to answer for you or your family. Think about the number of times a nurse on that floor is starting an IV, giving out medications. Think about all the running around he or she does in a 12-hour day.
Being a nurse is just a phenomenal thing. You know, they have to work with a lot of different entities. They're working with doctors, they're working with administrators, they're working with managers, and they're saving people's lives. They should be well compensated for what they do.
So that is one reason for the high salaries here in Nevada. The Henderson Hospital has 41 openings currently. So another big reason, the nursing shortage. By the year 2022, it's expected that 500,000 nurses nationwide will be needed. And it's important to point out that the shortage is with nurses who have 2 or more years experience, not necessarily with brand new nurses. Now, the average age of a nurse right now is upper 40s to lower 50s. And since the shortage of nurses in our state may be greater than that of other states, that's why the nursing salary in part is also higher here. The nursing field is also different than what it used to be, allowing nurses more room for growth, so that also creates some need. We spoke to Kirsten D'Amica. She's brand new. She says it is super hectic, but
I really just got into it for patient care. It's something that I'm super passionate about. I love the front line, especially being in the ER where somebody's having the worst day of their life and you have an opportunity to turn that around, and that's an awesome feeling.
All right, so here are the top 5 states for nursing salaries. This according to Nightingale College out of Utah. California comes in at number 1, $94,000 a year. Hawaii's next, $85,000, followed by Massachusetts at $83,000, Alaska $81,000, Oregon $79,000, and then Nevada ranks number 6 at $77,000. Again, these figures are before the cost of living is factored in. And we want to talk real quickly about that nursing shortage, that 41 nurses that they're looking for here at Henderson Hospital, and then there's 230 more in the 6 hospitals that make up the Valley Health System. Well, the CEO here says that, look, just because you have that many nurses in need doesn't mean that patient care suffers. They do use temps, they do use traveling nurses, and they also use overtime to make up that gap. So again, the nursing shortage, one of the big reasons for the higher salaries here. And again, just the nurses in the Silver State apparently deserve it because they really do work hard, guys.
They definitely. Not only do they work hard, but they're also the heart of our hospitals and our healthcare system.
Exactly. And maybe that $77,000 will get more people a little more interested in filling that shortage.
We did open it up on my Facebook page. The conversation is still there, so go to Mike Doria LV. A lot of you weighing in and sharing this with your friends who are apparently looking for jobs, so we're glad to help out this morning.
Yeah, and a lot of our colleges and universities here in our very own state have some great nursing programs. All right, Mike, thanks so much for that live report.
You got it.